just because the idea is just bully, bully, dive, dive, threat, threat.
Okay.
So, okay, they're playing for the team. The Rakan going to round things out, provide the team with a little bit more engage. A lot of front-to-back on the side of Heretics. A lot of decent skirmishing power as well. You can see with Ambessa and Talia, a lot of just great historically. I don't know if that's entirely true for Heretics this split, but that's going to be their focus at the very least in this game. Stand the knockup.
Seismic shot. Niski pulverizes, gets a good setup. Carlson rolls in as well. Good ulti. The top laner of Team Heretics has carried this fight, and the follow-up from Blackett is that much damage. Chayak gets the ulti. His ulti Linces.
Stend is moving.
Oh, ulti sent out. Linces, good sidestep. As you said, Stend is ready to recover it though. So Linces at half HP, permafrost. It's a Rakan, it's melee, and it's just that easily done. Linces looking to get his escaping blow, but from Stand Auto, no. It's Sheo in the end. Sheo has a full camp clear available that he can then just transition to a potential contested dragon.
Yep. He's being mega efficient with his path so far in this game.
Ulti almost up too.
Dragon going to be started. I think it is wise for Sheo to just clear through his camps right now. Heretics can leave this uncontested. Remember, the Lensis is going to spend a lot of time clearing this one out, and it's just going to create an even greater gap.
Yeah.
As Sheo now makes his way through his jungle camps, as you highlighted. So it's kind of that idea of what are you spending your time doing? And of course, Heretics don't have to be worried because they're aware that Linces is taking the dragon, so the likelihood of them getting ganked is lower.
Kidding. Yeah, you better. I'm gonna tell IG you said that, bro. He is the second coming. Niski, though, might have to come in quick. He pops the ulti, or at least gets the engage to trample, but as a return, Camilla's going to die for it. Jumping in is Sheo, who is a 3-killed monster, getting hard tilt stacks for absolutely free because he's just not dying at this point. More follow-up damage needed. True Shot Barrage walked into, but it's enough to enable Blackett. A trade again. A 2-for-2 in the fight as Blackett looks to take a 1v2.
Heretics' composition is very well-rounded.
It is.
They have good team fighting, they have solid front-to-back, they've got skirmishing options, they can play on side lanes. I would argue that it doesn't necessarily excel in one thing, but it kind of does a bit of everything pretty well. You know, it's a very well-rounded comp. Responsibility falls on Vitality to make these plays happen. The problem with that is their jungler has been put so far behind, and the front line of Heretics is super beefy, which means that it's kind of up to Heretics. They can decide when a lot of the action is happening just because of how much stronger Sheo is. So the game state is not very
Nucko, hang on, wait for the Q, just flushes W's instead. That'll at least Linces escape successful. Team Heretics now deep with Niski on a perfect angle. Blackett has to flash away, but Niski still on the chase with his trample with Chayak. Looking to run as far as down. Nucko joins in. And Vitality with a breath of fresh air. Good shutdown here as the response from Team Heretics needs to be to get the hell out of dodge, but look how deep they are. Linces can at least stop this, get in the way. Stand is first up, and Sheo not far to go. Cease and desist behind enemy lines. Linces is just keeping and buying time. Vitality have gone Team Heretics by the tippy toes and shutdowns galore. As Heretics pick.
It was all the members of Vitality kind of chipping away at Heretics one by one, getting themselves 4 kills off the back.
And Pioneer. So our Team Heretics still trying to open up the map a little bit. But Vetti, that was a bit of a throw. Has to be very careful here. He has ulti available, he has flash available, he's lensing. On the edge of the brush, sees him. Okay, he lacerates out, but it might be too late. It's a nice counter-strike as well, and shut down over to Nucko. The rank 1 of EU West is accelerated.
I mean, that was a nice pick from Vitality, as now their side laners are becoming very, very scary. The response from Sheo is a good one, as they try to put pressure down onto the mid lane. They're going to get another charge off. Kazi really can't do much about it. But
now they're just going to meet in the middle, so we ignore them. We look directly towards the 5v5 as Sheo drops a smite in the first Weaver's Wall that I've seen. Camilo layers it, but Linces to try and escape from it. A seismic shot won't connect to Sten. Gets poked by the ulti from Kazi. Vitality feeling good. They're getting some real heavy damage down as Carlson's a target isolated away from the rest of the team. He hits Nucko back well. No one started the dragon off, really. It's just about the scuttle crab. Blows thrown and taken on each side.
This Arakan aggroed very far out of the pit. As Camilo takes a bit of damage. Heretics have to be careful about their re-entry. Linces is looking for the pick. Heretics being isolated like this is fantastic for the Vi. Trying to control the flanks. Nucko goes back to base, has the TP available. He doesn't need to commit it though. They do of course have the Hex Gates, and he's going to use them to get back to the fight quickly. It's Heretics, though, that's on the objective, and Vitality, it looks like they're just giving this one up.
The patience is holding. It's right on the edge of it. Really nicely pulled by Team Heretics. They look for the fight afterwards as Sten Gets a summoner out of Kazi with a re-engage from Niski. Sets up a 3-man pulverize is great, but Chance corruption of the counterplay. And Nucko has nowhere to go now. Jumps on the back line himself, but defensive play from Stenwell. Flacket has to space it out. Nucko not dying though. His counter-strike's going to do everything. Onto Flacket, he fires through. I'm watching this, Jax. Biggest team Heretics. If you're losing like 600 gold for the play, Sheo launching ulti, predicts the arcane shift. Kazi's rooted down along with Heartsteel. Blackwood will take the shutdown. Cow, bro.
Oh.
I was telling Jack yesterday, they call her pig sister in Chinese. It's hold on that thought. Nucko, 3 members are here. Actually make it 4, make it 5. Blackwood not far behind. It's a good permafrost, but Nucko buying time. He goes golden. He's now out of Seeker's though, and the setup from Carlson. Team Heretics thought, yeah, we'll help Nucko with this, but there's 5 members. They commit 1 by 1. Soul is now both dead, and they were the ones with the gold.
The response there from Vitality, I get the logic. Chayak wanting to TP in to provide some assistance, but Heretics, I mean, they don't overcomplicate it. They just use their ultis, they follow up with CC, and they get themselves 2 easy kills and a Baron to boot.
Team Heretics also, I don't believe they're on the map. Dragon's going to be taken, so Vitality at least at Soul Point, which, as we know with Hextech Souls, is very important to know. But 4K Gold Lead now approaching. Team Heretics back into the swing of things. The Red Bull Baron power play is Sten. Base checking. Okay, he doesn't W the bush. He might just be dead. The Vial use as well. He's dead. We are throwing. It's like a game of cup and ball. Except everyone keeps missing the bloody cup. Niski, he's going to die as well. And now Kazi is in hell in a handbasket with Carlson right on top of his Ezreal's face. The damage immense. And right there in his place as Linces managed to get over the seismic shot just out of range as well. But Atakan's been sitting there waiting for its objector, and I think Team Heretics are going to be it.
A clever play coming through from Vitality that ultimately ends in disaster. They set up a trap in Heretics jungle with the intention of punishing them as they make their way back out onto the map, catching an unsuspecting Heretics. The Heretics was quick on the response. Their collapse was fast and ruthless, and they found 2 picks on themselves, converting that into 2 additional towers.
Yeah. Right. But you're better at German, I think. Your German's very good.
Yeah,
yeah, all 10 words of it is, sorry, it's about having a roast with the family today, not roasting members of your work family. I got that confused.
It's all good, it's all good. Another tower going to be secured for Heretics as they convert that into a second. 30 seconds left of the Baron, and that's quite an effective Red Bull Baron power play, one could say.
Looking at it seriously, as Camilo might be the bullying target again. Good seismic shot, but that just puts them into range. So now Camilo doesn't have a turret. He has to flash away. Linces under the inhibitor turret. He's going to find the kill, but he flashes too. It's a shutdown, but all of Team Heretics are waiting here. Blackwood with an easy marksman angle, and Nucko, he's just going to drop as well. Blackwood will pull up both kills, and we do the Baron.
Like,
you're on the team.
It's the habit where when I think about what a team wants to do, I put myself in the position of the team. Spend some money prior to the upcoming fight, but Linces, you're on a ward, buddy.
He's indeed, as he clears it out. That's not safety territory. Seismic shove, he's dead. Permafrost is that just easy. Linces had no advantage. Carlson's doing good AoE, but Kazi just needs to keep poking out. True shot barrage as well. Okay, not onto Sheo, that's not great, but they've found Carlson. Nucko's going to play the fight. The ulti used though, and he doesn't have cleanse. Kazi walked in. Unfortunate, but what can you do? That's Nucko, you just have to find an angle, but not all roads were made the same. The Romans told us that, the medieval times told us that, and now in 2025, you know what. Skin idea, by the way, Betty. Harry Potter. You can't laugh at yourself. What can you do? Inhibitor turret's going to be taken down while Carlson deals with mid. Nucko's trying to get the other side of the map. And that's just a point-blank ulti onto Niski. His introduction as a support role. This split has been a rough one. But this game especially, he's had Sten consistently been in his face. It's Vitality now onto the next turrets. Betty, I don't even think there's breathing room.
I don't think so either. Vitality will have to go for a last-ditch effort. Here we go.
There it is, jumping in. It's Camilo, but this time he gets away. It's a rarity. All flashes burnt because all summoners were up and available. And now Carlson gets to play the front to back. Karlsey trying again, but Nucko, even though he gets the jump in, Camilo is going to poke it out. I mean, this Jax, he was fed, but now he's not. Game 1 over to Heretics, punishing the B. As busy as they tried to be, it was Team Heretics in the end who showed that jungle canyon from Sheo.
the place. Braum does provide a lot of value against some of the big AoEs that want to come through, but in terms of on paper, I quite like what Heretics have drafted. They're going to be able to get Prio in mid lane. They're going to be able to get Prio in the bot, use those autos, but Linsus sets his sights on the bot lane.
Level 3 trying to get proactive. Flash Winter's bite Stend in trouble, and he has no summoners. He lost it before. Kazi is just waiting on the gold. First blood over to Vitality. Great times, gang.
Easy that he has built for himself is a healthy one in the mid lane, similar to what Sheo has built up. Both junglers are now cross-mapping, one for Grubs, one for Dragon. Jack is doing what he can to trade back now with a bit of lifesteal under his belt. Should be a little bit healthier. When we look across the lanes, you can see mid isn't going great for Vitality. Bot is not going great for Vitality. And even though I'm actually impressed that Kazi has a gold lead, I guess it did help that he get that first blood.
All it takes is this next minion, the push-in wave. And Niski, Kazi, oh, they're going to be dead. Sheo has waited. Valkyrie now out as well. And flash for the Cyclone. Great from ulti, but Sheo, as Kazi flashes one more time, it's going to be an easy retreat. Take and kill. Niski gets out with his life, but Sheo, patience was the game.
I mean, that's basically the first kill of the game. The cost, though, will be 6 Grubs going over to Vitality. Nako also going to get a play on top lane as Carlson was worried about a potential dive. And now look at this Anivia. A 700 gold lead over his lane opponent. And it's only continuing to grow. He gets his 4th plate of the game. Impressive stuff.
Ooh, Sten might be caught out again, though, with concussive blows stacking up. The Renato ult is the only disengage, but again, Cyclone's up in the air. Sheo's done a good job of disengaging. It's a mosh pit, but Carlson running in is there first. Nako now zoning out. The ice will consume, but not completely envelop Team Heretics. They got the health bars, they got the Dragon. They got a one fight in their hands. The bot lane gets crushed.
Prior to this fight, Hysterics, you may remember that I said I think Vitality should avoid fighting.
And then what did they result? Sheo's spinning around somewhere, and Sten, even though he might be caught out here, we look at the 80 characters, they're fighting it out. Kazi going to be slowed down. Bullet time. A solo kill from Flacky D. Kazi gets put. Hang on. Getting deja vu, and I think Niski is too, as Nako side laning is going well, and Nako again consistently in this series.
So he's just doing it alone.
So he's trying to sneak it, question mark. Eyes exposed though, and Sheo's just going to run in with a level lead, but it is a bit of a bait. Impale as well. Chayak is now thinking about his angle with the ulti, but doesn't pull it off. Linsus Impale is now down to teleport from Vitality. It's a flash away from Sten. Chayak caught on the trim of it, but that mid laner is about to go down, so Chayak now can't participate in the fight, but good zone control. Renato ult responds with a bullet time. The Herald goes down to Vitality in the end. Bromalt from Niski, ulti from Camilo. Carlson's here, there you go. Fire on the ground with Kazi flashing over. Into the Herald with the immediate spawn. I feel like I'm in an insane asylum. Team Heretics getting low. Nako, he is the true goat of the top lane. We dismiss that because we're fighting again around the pit. Carlson's going to go down. Kazi's auto-attacking. Here's Chayak again. He teleported in. Sheo's out of the back of the pit. I'm losing my freaking mind. What is happening?
What just happened? I want to say that was a one-team fight for Vitality. They got the Herald. They're going to get the mid tower. Gosh, he gets on his base.
Sheo's dead. Bye, Rayjan. Bye, Rayjan. Let's go.
It's not over.
Oh, Sheo might be dead. Chayak has found him. Sheo to escape this one. It's impossible. Shut down. Hell yeah.
Then Nako catches Sten isolated on the top side. Then Niski tries to re-engage, is able to still survive. Carlson with little
gold lead.
Oh my goodness.
And
so,
this is great. This is a lot of entertainment in one game.
Nako got the bot tower. He now just secured the top tower.
Wow, 3K.
The mid tower has fallen as well. Red buff at the very least is Sheo's, but Nako is a problem. And I don't really think side lanes, but right now, looks like they're playing for a pick.
There's sus on this Team Heretics. That ward in the river spots it out over the wall, but stunned up. Camilo had the great idea of popping the ulti, but he's in shock. Stand again. He's just going to get ulti. Chayak over the wall, looks for a new target into Flack. A great knockup while Anivia burns them ice cold. A glacial storm, a wall in the way. Vitality in this series here to...
This is when Anivia gets fully on level 16. These 3 items, like this is... You're good to go.
Yeah. And this is what I mean. Look at the damage of Turret with 6 Grubs. He's going to get pulled back in, but remember, he has Zhonya's. He'll get knocked into the air. Bullet time out. There's the shield. Redemption. Not going to do too much, but he's bought some time, and thanks to Niski and the Impale, the bird lives. Ice cold as he goes into the egg, but burst is not enough for now. The egg. Not going to resurrect. Instead, he's withdrawing because they have Anakan. He has 2 different lives. Nako's still alive.
Oh, the TP, here it comes.
And not interrupted at all. Carlson still up in top, teleport down, maybe just a secure, he'll go to bot wave. Carlson just going to give this up because, again, Team Heretics can't find this. And VIT, 2 Chemtech Dragons, 2 apiece.
You know, as Knock was flying across my screen, my first thought was, is it a bird, is it a plane? And then your response was going to be, in my head, yes, it is in fact a bird. I'm like, oh.
I don't know, famous walls. It's not even that big yet. Wait for it. Stun, shock, and there's a Glacial Storm on stand. He flashes away. Knock puts out the wall again. He's face checking into 4 people. Sten won't get a reset because Knock goes golden. He flashes away. There's no extra alarm, but the Impale has bought him time now. Knock is eventually going to die, but look at Kazi and Chayak. They're going to build the
through the trees of the jungle.
Meanwhile,
Chayak going to secure a mid tier 1. I was going to say, I didn't like that Vitality just kind of forced a fight.
I mean, he does 700 damage with every E, and you said 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Now Sheo is ulting. Niski is facing the wrong way. He's holding the door, but to who? As Mega Blast going really nicely done from Lenses, but attempted steal Sheo on the back and he gets stunned up. But Chayak cleaves in 2. No enemy jungler for the attempted steal, and Knock chases, looks for Flacked. He wants his own blood as Vitality have thrown caution to the wind in this game. Yes, Carlson for a trade, but Nako with the Baron and the follow-up kills is making this look sweet for Vitality.
The innovation is paying off beautifully. Using this Anivia to answer the Rumble. Chayak now, I mean this, oh, not quite. Oh,
close. The wrap
up. Help. Very close, but I mean, what a one-sided fight that was for Vitality. A confident game from them, and it really all stems from that 4-1 setup, and they really just don't have an answer to it. So the siege is going to come through. Heretics really can't respond. Their only engage is Sheo, and they're just stopping him from getting anywhere near them.
Yesterday, only 9 degrees in Berlin. Nako brings it back in. All the flash in. The hostile takeover, though, is beautiful. Vitality are cornered in with a good ulti setup, but the X still alive, buying time. Team Heretics won't care too much, though, because they've already found pick on top, pick on jungle, pick on support, and now for Kazi. He needs a trade, but won't find it. Vitality, bit of an 0-7 there. This game should still be theirs, but Betty, bit of a throw as Sten almost dying to Chayak, but here's Sheo as a response against AD. Should be fine, but again against Yone, different questions need to be.
They're finally able to execute it, and you can see how scary it can be. They'll secure another Drake, and this game is unlosable.
You don't have like an ult or anything by saying unlosable, do you? Like, that's not you. As Sheo, or the angle, beautiful. Kazi's caught out. Camilla with a great ulti as well. Hang on, Betty, what have you said? Niski's isolated, and Lenses is doing nothing, and Impale that finally comes through with the hostile takeover. Gets Nako. Flacken gets over the wall just to find Niski. Lenses dealing with him, while meanwhile, Chai can't do too much. Stand is dead, yes, but it's only 1 in the face of 3. Vitality are almost all dead again.
What is happening?
Betty, stop opening your mouth. What do you mean you refuse to believe it?
How?
Lenses, is he dead? Is he dead? I think Lenses might be dead.
That's Baron in a minute. He's set for 52. We get back to live.
Ooh,
oh no.
Mistake though. Hello. Camilo caught out. There's a lot of bursts here. Nako, you can see there. Half HP in an instant. Wall out.
But Sheo.
Flash out. But you're right. Sheo again. The saving grace. He did it in the bot fight. He did it mid. And he's trying to do it again. But he can't find any follow-up. Stand not there until the shield comes through. Camilo pops him. Someone's having out a little bit. It's Carlson doing zone control. The level 18 Rumble. Chayak is trying to do what he can, get Permafrost up. He might be in trouble. Carlson's going to get popped immediately. Baron still has thought, though, at 3k. The attempted steal from Lenses gets out of the ulti, but Baron is down. Team Heretics support flashes away immediately, but Vitality cannot let this stand. They need to delay the back as much as they can, but it's Baron. It's going to go back like that. And even though Nako's alive now, 4 Barons for Heretics, and a fight afterwards. Vitality thought they were safe, but Niski walking in with the Impale's going to drop down. Lenses up next. They're being toyed with.
From Vitality, Lenses back out on the map.
Chayak is on bot.
Positioning is crucial. They're in a choke point.
Camilo wall out as well. Sheo once again, as you said, for ball time doesn't do too much, but Nako is in the egg. He's in the egg. Flackett gets the kill. Vitality out of the pit. Chayak might just need to hit bot. Go on, Chayak. Try and backdoor, because all the team fights are going so bad.
The wombo combo of Heretics continues to come through.
fights as Team Heretics have push. Sten. Bit of a mistake, but a handshake from it. Shao comes in, but look at where he is. The Glacial Storm is ticking down, chilling him to death. The Impale's good as well with the ball time, lay it on. Vitality in war mode again. Kazi tries to space, but Shao is a running nightmare. Team Heretics bring it all together. They're running through mid, and Vitality fight up the fight, kill up the kill, get no signs of relief. Carlson fighting on top, Chayak trying to jump in, but the last two members of Vitality are kaput. The dream's gone, and Vitality have lost it all in one big, long 40-minute game. Thaddeus, this is League of Legends. This is what it's all about. We were here to witness this in what has been a bout, a 2-0, unbelievable, disaster nightmare, bloody brilliant display from Team Heretics.
Shao with it's impossible to ignore him. The man is playing incredibly well. It brings Heretics to 3-3 in the standings, and in a position that we did not expect them to be in at the start of the split. They are fighting for a spot in the top 6.
They are, and again, I think they deserve it. Like, you can call whatever you want to call that game, but the recovery from Heretics, the setup from Shao, as you said, Flacket as well, had a sensational performance on this Misfortune, a lot of the fights too, like the 1v1 onto Kazi.
Now, they could have been watching Shao live in the arena, but unfortunately, they were sitting at home.
So what can they do? If they want more like that,
yeah, if you do,
what can they do?
They need to come watch the LEC live in the Riot Games arena. So you need to grab your tickets, and I believe there's a sale starting soon.
Oh, there's a sale.
There's a sale.
Wow. Oh, day 1 to day 3. They're on sale right now, I think. Day 4 to day 6, 22nd of April. Lower split final, 29th of April. Okay, got it.
Get your tickets. Come watch the LEC here live in Berlin. We've got some banger games on the way, but we need to get down on stage, or we've got Law standing by with Flank.
Ask him how good that game was.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm Laure. Welcome back to the stage for the Marriott Bonvoy post-game check-in. I mean, you can clap. That was actually a really, really good game. And I want to start by quoting Vitaslity, who's right there, who said, around 25 minutes in game, when they were racing to your base, it is unlosable for Vitality. Any comments on that?
I mean, it's the classic, the caster curse.
Yeah.
The moment you say unlosable, the team starts throwing, so...
How did you guys make it happen, though? It looked really dire for you.
To be fair, I think it was really hard. But if we have like something that, like, you know, it's like part of our identity, I think it's like resilience. I mean, in a lot of games, sadly, we started like behind on stage, but we still managed to make it through.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were just resilient, and we actually played fights better than them, so we stuck to win.
How annoying was Anivia, though? And is it a champion that you saw coming in the draft? Did you expect it?
I mean, for sure, we didn't expect Anivia. I knew he was playing it, because I played solo queue against him, and he was playing Anivia. And to be fair, the champ is really annoying to play against.
Yeah? What about it makes it annoying?
I mean, she's like really tanky, she has the wall, so if you're like no mobility, it's really annoying. And overall, it's like really good, like creates a lot of space for the team.
Talking about Team Heretics, you guys have played 6 series now. You have 3 left, the schedule being as it is. Not every team has played the same amount of games. But how do you feel so far in the split? You've talked about resilience. I love the vibes with Heretics. I love the fact that you keep on smiling. I love the resilience that you bring to the table. But how comfortable do you feel in the league right now? And how confident do you believe in your abilities to make playoffs in a convincing way?
I mean, I think like winter split was kind of like a adaptation split. And we were like really shaky. I think the nerves are like starting to get out. I mean, we still have like some like you know underperformances still to fix, but for sure we are like more confident on stage, and as well the practice is going way better. So it's just a matter of time that we actually get even better. Confident in game, confident outside of the game as well. I have a clip that I want to show you actually. Okay. Let's listen to your beautiful voice. I kiss the girl. I kiss the girl, just a try. On my date. Oh, my boyfriend. I mean, as you can see, I'm pretty fucking terrible. You're really good, actually. No, I'm really not. I'm really not so good at singing. Karaoke, Flacket, content idea. I want to see you do this, Heretics. Flacket, thank you so much, for the interview. Do you have a final comment on your jungler, who is the Kia player of the series here? And to my jungle, I just tell him he's the GOAT. I love him. And it's a bit of a rat chasing game 1, but it works, so
All right, ask him to sing next time.
I don't think you will.
Thank you so much, Blackhead. We're going to take a short break here, and we'll be back for the second series of the day. It's going to be G2 versus Team BDS. Stay tuned.